Hi everyone, it's Sabrina Jean, and I'm back with some more pick-a-card messages for you. So this is a very specific pick-a-card reading for those of you who are waiting for either a new job or money, either a new home or to move or relocate, for good news, or for love even. So technically each of these piles has an ace behind it, and so you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords, which should reveal what's changing next for you and what you need to know more about that. And I hope that all makes sense. Literally, whichever cover card or door or crystal is getting your attention the most, then that's what you should expect to manifest in your life next. And if the pile you choose isn't necessarily what you are wanting first, then do choose another pile until you reach the pile with the ace that you're looking for. Okay, let's get started. Group number 1. Hi, group 1. Okay, if you're drawn to this pile or this divine door, and the crystal in your pile is a Mahogany Obsidian, and the light isn't really going to do it justice. Let me put it over here. Okay, so what's manifesting next? What do you need to know? First, let's look and see which ace is in this pile. Okay, so this is the Pentacle, a job, an opportunity, or you're receiving money. So you've been waiting for more money, wishing for money or a job or the opportunity to receive more. Let's look at your other card. Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. So your lucky number right now is 23 or 5. But this oracle card is saying, well, there's a specific timeline that you're having to wait before this happens. Let's look at your divine door message. A cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly, and then you have arrived. Well, let's get some more information for you. Actually, what I want to do, let me reach around. I want to pull another one of these cards for you. So there's something here about a sense of timing, or the timing of things. So maybe timing is of essence for you, or maybe you feel like you're running out of time. But what more do you need to know? Okay, the Moon Maiden, new beginnings. Oh, I was coming back to the number 23, and 41 adds up to the number 5. This adds up to the number 5. There's something significant that's changing in your life right now. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Well, something that's changing that has to do with money, your job, your career, and finances. Let me put this over here. Out of the way so that we can pull some more cards. The Moon Maiden, new beginnings. I want to pull a card from this deck, Fortune Teller Oracle card. And please, surely you know that if you're in dire straits, a general pick-a-card reading is not the best place to get solid advice, because these are general and everyone's situation is unique. I also need to share that pick-a-card readings are awesome to lift your spirits, but they will also tell you exactly what you need to hear in order to feel better. And again, a general pick-a-card reading is just that. A guardian angel is watching over you. So whatever this is that you're waiting, you do have angels and spirit guides that are watching over you at this time. Sometimes, especially when you're waiting for money to show up for something, sometimes it doesn't happen until the very last moment. And that's what I'm picking up on for group number 1. But let's pull some more cards. And actually, let's roll the dice first. If there's something, well, significant happening for you soon, within how many days would you expect news about this? So I'm just going to roll one die. Okay, within 5 days. Interesting, up 5, 5, and then the number 5. So trust that within 5 days, something is going to show up for you to help you move forward in this situation. However, meanwhile, if you're needing help or guidance, reach out to guardian angels, spirit guides, your friends, your family, people that are supportive that can help you in this current situation. I'm going to Queen of Cups, 2 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and here's another 5. So there's definitely a lot of change, but honestly, let me fix the camera really quickly. It's nearly impossible to remain calm, especially if you are fearing the worst. But if you can remember that you're always being watched over, and there is something intended for you, but it's only going to happen in the right timing. And so what do you do in the meantime while you're waiting? You find something else to occupy your time. And this Queen of Cups card is reminding you to be kind to yourself, because also, if you are stressed over any particular situation, it's really only going to attract more stress and anxiety into your life. Sometimes life can put us in a situation where we just totally surrender and not knowing what to do, especially if you have tried all of your options. And also, whatever you're thinking about and whatever you believe, or whatever your situation has caused you to believe, that is in fact the opposite of what you want. You're going to just continue to experience what you don't want because that's what you're focusing on. So there's something here in the bigger picture that is guiding you, helping you, but it's also teaching you a life lesson. And we all have life lessons that we have to go through. And it's okay to ask for help, even from spirit guides, even from angels. Ask to be shown the way. Let your spirit guides know that you need help if you're in a really dire situation, and help will find you. But also keep in mind, you have to be willing to accept this help. Whatever kind of help needs to come in to help you through the situation, whatever this is that you're waiting for. So let's end this general pick a card reading with it's not an affirmation, but think about what it is that you absolutely need very soon to manifest. And then write that down, write that word down on a piece of paper, along with 5 days. Within 5 days, such and such will show up for me. I believe in 5 days. In 5 days, it's going to be my lucky day. It's a perfect and right timing. In 5 days, if you just affirm and you definitely believe that something will and can happen for you within the next 5 days, you do have that much power. So within 5 days, something that you need is definitely going to show up for you. So this is the best way that I can interpret these. Again, there's usually some sort of help nearby. And I know that a lot of the times people don't want to have to swallow their pride or ask anyone for help. But if you need help, ask for help. You know what I mean? So especially if you're in a really bad spot. But let's just say you still have more time, but you're getting a little concerned about your financial situation. All right, your spirit guides and the angels here are just saying, yeah, something new is in the process of coming into your life. And so, trust that you're going to have this soon, whatever this is that you're waiting for. So I hope these messages make sense for you. I hope they gave you some ideas. I've definitely been in this situation before, but I'm trusting that, something is going to show up for you. You are going to get out of this current situation, but even learning how to deal with the situation is also teaching you how to become stronger and more mature, and helps you to make the choices to take more responsibility in your life, for whatever reason. So this is your reading, group 1. If there's something else that you are waiting to manifest, then do feel free to choose another pile. I'm keeping these shorts just so that I can bring through, hopefully, some encouraging messages for all of you. So feel free to choose another pile. Have a good day, and I will see you in another video. Hello there, group number 2. If you were drawn to the Carnelian crystal or the blue door, let me put your crystal over here. So in this pick a card reading, there's something that you're waiting for, you're hoping for. What is the next change, positive thing that is happening for you coming into your life? So group number 2, let's find out. Actually, first I want to look at the card, because at the beginning of the video, remember I mentioned that each pile has an ace. So it's either Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, or Ace of Cups. And pile 2 is Ace of Wands. So some of you are needing to move or to relocate or maybe go on a trip. Perhaps you're looking for a promotion. This is movement. Fire energy is physical movement, inspiration, excitement, etc. So let's look at your divine door and see what the message is. What more do you need to know? The art of life. There is no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. Be bold. Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. So this is what I've got to say about this, group number 2. Your dragon guides are holding on to whatever this is you're waiting for, because it's not the right timing. You're being protected from something that you don't want to experience. So for those of you who do resonate with and communicate with your dragon spirit guide, then do communicate with them. So maybe it's not safe to go here. Maybe it's not time for you to move or relocate. You're being protected in your current situation for a reason. So I want to pull some more cards. Actually, I'm going to pull another one of these. Group number 2, what more do you need to know right now? What's manifesting next? What's changing next? I want this card. Joyful Muse, the number 33. Oh, you've got a 3? Interesting. 3, 3, 3. is probably your lucky number. I also want to pull a card from the Fortune Teller Oracle deck. What more do you need to know? Group 2, that moving or inspiration, movement, this trip. Something else? I feel like it's this one. Your magical abilities are growing. Use them wisely. That's kind of a freaky picture with the eye in the middle. Oh my gosh, even the eye, there's something you're definitely, let me fix the light. You're definitely being protected from doing something or making a decision that is not going to be good for you. So I'm thinking you're going to have to continue to remain patient. Whatever this is that you're waiting for or wishing for. Okay, so I'm going to pull some tarot cards to get a little bit more information. Use your magical abilities wisely. To me, this resonates with law of attraction. Your magical abilities. This is music, it's inspiration, it's excitement. Look at this. The dragon is holding the key to this door. So what more does group 2 need to know right now? Okay, that just like, it's trying to get back inside the deck. So there is the 7 of Pentacles. There are 2 cards here. Honestly, I'm feeling like group 2, you've been working on something. Wow, King of Pentacles. So there's something that you've been working on, because even the 7 of Pentacles are reminding you that you're still on the right track. Nurture your goals, your dreams, your project. Maybe you're just still waiting to get recognition for something that you have created. So, for example, maybe you are a musician and you create music and you're putting it out there and you're hoping that people will find it and they will like it. Whatever this is, you're trying to manifest. But I'm thinking for some of you, you're not using, maybe you're not quite understanding how things manifest for you. And so I would be completely confident in the fact that you're probably impatient because something hasn't happened. But sometimes things don't manifest because they're not in alignment with your beliefs, your life path, your purpose, your destiny. I want to pull one more card. Okay, so Spirit Guides are saying it's important for you to find a happy balance. It's like a give and take. The energy that you put out there is the energy that you receive back. And honestly, whatever this is that you've been waiting for, this next change, if you've been waiting for it to make money. Now keep in mind the Pentacles traditionally referred to your values or having all of the items that you need to live a comfortable life. So in a sense, this pile is saying you already have everything that you need to live comfortably. So perhaps you shouldn't be asking for more, especially if you already have enough, if you have more than enough. It's also possible that you're still learning how to manage not only your energy, your emotions, you're learning how to understand the timing of things that happen in your life. You're learning how to use your energy wisely. There's also a sense of timing here with the tides in the ocean as you see the waves. And so So there's a message that just came through that said you're learning how to ride the high tides as well as the low tides, if that makes sense. And honestly, if some of you are just looking for more inspiration or recognition, let me just roll the dice here to see if there's something significant that's going to be happening for you soon. Let's roll the die and see how many days. Okay, so number 5. It's funny because pile number 1 got the number 5 as well. So magic should happen for you within the next 5 days. And again, this is a general pick a card reading, so I don't know if you guys are looking to move or if you're wanting a promotion. Are you asking for more of something even if you already have enough? Just curious. Something to think about because you're being limited. You're being protected from having something more or doing more or going somewhere else. Your dragons are still protecting you for whatever reason. So, ooh, oh, you literally saw that card flip around. Like, I didn't pull this card. I wouldn't have pulled this card on my own, but patience, obviously. So there's another message here for you from your guides. So there is a light at the end of this tunnel, this hallway. Patience. So your guides are wanting you to know everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. So you will know something more within the next 5 days. Whatever this is, that it could be a significant financial change. But that's up to your spirit guides. The spirit guides are going to release this to you in perfect timing. So something within the next 5 days is the best that I can give you, group number 2. So I hope you enjoyed this quick pick a card reading. And if you were drawn to another pile, or perhaps this isn't exactly what you were wishing for next or thinking about, then just choose another pile because each pile has a different ace. So perhaps there's something more in another pile that's waiting to bring you more information about another situation. Okay, bye for now. Hello there, group number 3. If you chose the pink fluorite crystal. Okay, so I'm not sure what I want to title this video yet because I was initially starting out with what's manifesting next. Each pile has a specific ace, so there's Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Wands. I forgot. Anyway, but now I'm thinking, I don't know, what are you waiting for? There's something that you're waiting for here. So let's just dive into your cards and find out what. But I've also been rolling the die too to see, what something significant should show up, happen for you within so many days. But first, let's look to see what your ace is. Okay, Ace of Cups. This could be renewal, this could be love, a relationship, healing. Now let's look at your divine doorway. The distant dream. It says here, the distance calls your heart to roam free as you dare dream it, so must it be. So something that you're wishing for, dreaming about, is going to manifest soon. The wall and obstacles. Interesting. I want to pull another one of these cards before we move along. Maybe this is like renewal or rebirth, or you're waiting for something to grow. I suppose sometimes that could be referred to as like pregnancy, something new. Okay. Transmuting pain. There's a wall. this wall or something that's blocking you might be your emotions or something hidden that you don't necessarily see. So I want to, oh, not that card. I want to pull one of these, Fortune Teller Oracle cards. What more do you need to know, group 3? The next significant change happening in your life. Could be a renewal or healing or something else. This is saying, a guardian spirit watches over you. Feel their presence. So a spirit guide is watching over you. I'm thinking this is healing emotions, but you could also be seeking love. But you might be going through a process of like eliminating negativity from your thoughts or your mind or your life, your expectations. Interesting, when we add up the number 5, 6, it reduces to the number 11. And then you've got 22 here. So 22 and 11 might be significant numbers for you. I don't know. I feel like something is coming into your life soon that's going to make you so happy. So let's pull some tarot cards and find out more information. I probably have room for one more, but let's roll these over first. Okay, Queen of Wands. Five of Wands. The Fool. Wow, and the Lover's card. I'm actually going to pull this off to the side because it's kind of naked, and YouTube has been getting really observant about body parts on in pick a card reading. So we know the Lover's card is there. Let's just pull another card for you. Wow, okay. How about that? 7 of Cups in addition to the Lover's card. I feel like this is a wish that's coming true for you. Whatever this is, it's going to bring you joy, happiness, fulfillment, and maybe, and I don't know how long you've been waiting for this, but you've really been working on this, waiting, right? Working on your vision, your goal, your dream, wondering if or when it would happen, but you've been going through a process of breaking through limitations, limited beliefs, negative thoughts, adversity, opposition. But this 0 point card here, this Fool, is also representing a reset button or a new beginning or something new, but also this dream that maybe you've been wishing for or working towards for quite some time. I really do feel like it's about to come true. It's about to be fulfilled. Or it could be the beginning of the fulfillment of your dreams. I don't really know what you're dreaming for or what you're waiting for. But there's also a process of renewal that's happening for you too. So maybe you've been going through a transition, a transformation, working on yourself, your energy, your emotions, right? Working through the negativity and the emotional triggers and raising your vibration. And these things do take time. So I'm noticing here the 7 of Cups. The number 7 also refers to our life lessons. So whatever you've been working through, it was necessary for the fulfillment of your life path, your purpose. You know, your birthday numbers. When you break them down and look at them from the numerological perspective and the cycles, you will begin to understand, why you've been going through the things that you've been going through. But you have spirit guides watching over you. I feel like maybe this wall that you feel has been blocking you is about to be removed. I don't know why I'm thinking 3. This is 3 cards over. This is 3 cards over. Let's just roll the dice and see if there's something significant, a significant change happening for you soon, even if it's a small change. Any kind of change is accepted sometimes, don't you think? Okay, so group 3, how many days? 5. You know what? Is this a trick dice? It rolled the number 5 in the last pile as well. Let's roll it again. Okay, see, now it's saying 3. Interesting. Now, did it say that just because I was thinking it? Curious minds want to know. Is it 3 or is it 5? Or is it both? Honestly, group 3, change is about to happen, but change may be happening in more ways than you are thinking. Your wish is coming true, and sometimes wishes fulfilled happen in layers. But all of this work that you've been doing, it hasn't been wasted time. It hasn't been for nothing. It's been a part of your path and part of your process. So trust that the obstacles are going to be removed soon, and you're going to be free to move forward with whatever this is or whoever this is that is about to manifest for you, or what is about to change for you. I want to pull another card. Let's pull another tarot, shall we? So for group number 3, and even if you're just waiting for love, I don't know, there's something about love and renewal and happiness. The 9 of Wands. So this could even be a huge cycle that you're finishing. The number 9. And even in numerology, we have cycles of 9s. So, yeah, all of your efforts are going to pay off. So something significant, 3 days, 5 days, will the wall come down? Honestly, I want to share something. I want to add something that is more like a personal insight. Since the new moon, I've been having sudden realizations and truths pop into my mind. I've been feeling released from something heavy. Keep in mind, these last couple of moon cycles, the full moon and the new moon, they both happened on my nodes, my north node and my south node. So those were significant events changing. And even with the moon cycles, we don't really know what's going to happen, but it either enhances an energy or it releases us from an energy. And I really do feel like you're being set free from something after working a really long time on yourself. And so the next significant change would be you claiming more of a sense of stability in your life, based on whatever this is that you've been working on, whether it's emotional stability or if there's something else. Maybe you've been working on your intuition and your spiritual gifts or your clairvoyancies. But keep in mind, your spirit guides are also working with you. So, Ace of Cups, you should feel a sense of something new within the next 3 days. Pile 3. I was picking up on 3 anyway, so let's just say 3 to 5 days. Let's make it fair, because the first number that came out was number 5, and now this is 3. So, okay, these were just a few more messages that I wanted to bring forward for all of you who are seeking more information about why you're having to wait for anything. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm wishing you a wonderful day, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello there, group number 4. If you chose the blue fluorite crystal, so I'm still trying to figure out what I want to title this video. The next unexpected change. How many more days will you have to wait? There's something more that you need to know while you're waiting for something to happen. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there's an ace in each of the piles. So it was either good news or good luck or a new relationship, new love, or you're waiting to move, that sort of thing. You're waiting for something. So let's just see what your ace is. Group number 4. Okay, so your pile 4 is the swords, which should be good news, clarity, truth, the ability to make a decision about something. And if this isn't what you're waiting for, then perhaps you are not in the right pile. So you're perfectly welcome to choose another pile if you so choose. But these are short enough that you can choose multiple piles and get a bunch of information from all of the piles, and then take whatever information resonates for you and then leave the rest, right? Oh, let's look at this card. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. Okay, maybe you have been looking for truth or searching for truth. Your divine door has a message here. Freedom flows. How many of you have been waiting for to be freed from something? The message here says, don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine sacred reason. Freedom. Maybe you're feeling lost. You want to be freed from something. Okay. Now, in this pick a card reading, I'm not really getting specific into detail about what exactly is going on in your life personally. Why? Because that's what I do in private readings. So if you need personal details based on you only, then feel free to reach out and get a private reading. Not just from me, but you can find affordable readings everywhere. You can get a decent tarot reading for only like $25 in person if you've got a shop in your local area. And mine aren't too much more than that. Look at this. So, dances on one foot, balancing act. I think what I'm trying to say here is that general pick-a-card readings can just bring through, messages of reassurance or maybe something that you need to know or hear, but it's not designed specifically for you. And so sometimes pick-a-card readings will tell you what you want to hear, but it's still not necessarily the truth because it's just a general pick-a-card reading. So, especially if you're stressed out about something, I want to pull another card. If you're really stressed out or worried or anxious, pick-a-card readings are not the best thing for you. Group number 4. Now, however, if you're just here for fun or if you're curious or you're wanting to know something else, then pick-a-card readings can be fun. But when it comes down to real serious life stuff, maybe not so much. Fortune teller, group 4. Nice. A new opportunity will bring you closer to your goals. What have you been wishing for? I still think you're looking for truth or clarity or a decision or something. So let's pull some tarot cards and get a little bit more information. Here, I want to bring this back around, but without the glare. Here, that's better. Group 4. Okay, I need to shuffle again. Okay, that one wants to come out as well. What's the other one right here? I might pull another one. Let's find out. Knight of Cups. King of Cups. Interesting. Nine of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. I was already feeling another card, but I didn't pull one, so let's pull another card. Like, what are you waiting for? Okay, and then Justice. I also wanted this card. Interesting. Knight of Swords. Interesting. Okay, group 4. I feel like justice is what you're waiting for. 7 of Swords. What's going on for group number 4? Right? There's just like a lot of, I don't know, waiting, wishing, waiting, wishing. Getting back to integrity, freedom flows. 9 of Pentacles. I know that this is something that you absolutely deserve, but honestly, what these cards are revealing is that whatever it is that you are hoping will change, I feel like it does require, it involves a move, needing to move or to relocate somewhere. So even if this is your job or your career, if you have an opportunity to take on a job, especially if it will allow you to make more money, if that's what you're looking for or waiting for, you might need to look in another city. You might have to drive further to get to work. And I don't know absolutely what's happening in the work market right now in the United States, but I know that there are a lot of people that are looking, and it's becoming more of like the survival of the fittest. But if you're waiting for a relationship or love, then perhaps this isn't the right pile for you, because this is Swords, so good luck making a decision. Maybe you need to decide to move somewhere better, honestly. The number 35 and getting back to integrity, actually that makes sense, especially for those of you who've been wanting to move like to the country or back closer to nature or away from the hugely populated city. This could be the next significant change that happens in your life. Okay, I want to roll the die because I've been asking Spirit if something significant is going to happen for the pile within, the next 6 days, because there's only 6 numbers on this dice. But how many days would it be that you might hear good news about whatever this is that you're waiting for? So let's see what the dice. Number 4. Okay. So within 4 days, expect something significant. So are you waiting for news? A decision? Remember the Justice card was here too, so I don't know if this is a legal battle or a court decision or a marriage or a divorce or something definitely significant. But I think this information or this news, you will have this, you will have more clarity or truth within the next 4 days. You could even use this as an affirmation. Within the next 4 days, I'm going to have the answer. Or you can use law of attraction to attract whatever it is that you want to attract within the next 4 days. Look at this. You've got Mars, Mercury, Venus. Interesting. So taking action, movement, making a decision around something that you love, something that you need, and a new opportunity is going to bring you closer to your goals. So something soon is probably going to bring you the opportunity to relocate or to change your jobs, or however these cards are resonating for you. All right. If you would like more specific guidance and intuitive help and information based on your energy alone, then I do recommend that you request a private reading from, it doesn't have to be me, but the general pick a card readings are really just that. They're cool to bring you information or confirmation, but they're not specific to you or your situation. And so The specific information can be ascertained by yourself if you trust your own sense of timing, or by getting more information from someone specifically who can tune into your potentials. But there is definitely something new that's coming in for you that's going to free you or allow you to free yourself. But how this shows up really does depend on your life path, your purpose, your birthday, your astrology, your transits, your cycle. But I'm hoping that this is what you've been waiting for or wishing for. This could be this next significant change that's happening in your life. But do take these cards lightly. I'm assuming you're an adult, so you're already knowing what you are focusing on, what you are hoping for. So hoping within 4 days you will know or have what you need. So meanwhile, I'm hoping you enjoyed this quick pick a card reading, and I'm wishing you a fantastic day, and I will see you all again in another video. Bye for now.